Sorry about that. Twitch just decided that I'd done enough. Twitch had just decided I'd done enough. Okay, I'm scared. I'm over the years I've got to be a reasonable qualifier in Monaco, but my race pace is atrocious. Not going to be a lot of talking going on now, I'm afraid. Really easy to get yourself turned round there as well because the rear wheel hooks on that barrier. I was almost in the wall there. Whew.
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I know I have. Yeah, that's not good, but I know where I lost the time at least. But I'm behind the Williamses, so that's not good. To be fair though, the setup doesn't feel too bad.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
But yeah, I lost a lot of time. It didn't seem like 2 by the lap until the end, but it was. That's a good question. It's a really good question. I have to say I enjoyed 1997 and 96 immensely. 96 because Damon Hill won the World Championship and it was fairly closely fought. 97 because of Hungaroring 97, which is one of my most memorable races. 99 I have some fondness for as well though, with Mika Salo in the Ferrari replacing an injured Michael Schumacher because, yeah, exactly. In the 2000s, I would say was it 2012 that had 8 different winners in the first 8 rounds? Or it might have been 2013. But all I know is that was a memorable season just because it must have been 2013, yeah, because the rule change in 2014 ruined it. Because the rules had finally been stable long enough that the teams were quite competitive with each other, and it meant, you know, a lot of people had a chance to win. And then we changed the rules, and Mercedes have been dominant ever since. Yeah, precisely. I wonder if the tight midfield that we have now, that's really entertaining, survives. I'm going to shut up again now because this lap has to do the business. I'm going to flash back. The nerves got the better of me. Alright, let's see if I can't take this corner better as well. Yeah, not fast enough. Nowhere near fast enough.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Nowhere near fast enough. I can be faster than that. I've qualified on pole position in the podcast 2 years in a row on harder difficulty than this. I don't know if it's the car or it's that I've been streaming all day and I'm a little weary from it, but that's enough to get me into Q2 potentially. I mean, P10 is the goal, you're right.
We're just off the pace. Get back out there and give us a faster lap.
Fine, Jeff, fine. Let's see if I can be any quicker here. Let's loosen up.
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful.
Oh, fuck. The gloves are badass. Bastard. The car doesn't want to take that corner. It's good in fast corners. It's not great in slow corners. Yeah, me too, but I hate using it. In my career mode that I play when I'm not streaming, I make a point of either disabling it or limiting it. Because I do like mistakes to have consequences. The problem is, particularly with something like Monaco, if I don't have flashbacks, I'll just end up getting really pissed off because it's so narrow. There's like, if you get a tiny bit of cramp in your hand or reposition your thumb, it's enough to just push you into the barrier. Yeah, that car had no more to give. That was the fastest I think I could possibly get it round that circuit at the moment because it does not like some of the corners and the setup is not the best. The problem is I've used my soft tyres. See, the thing is, like, I have won Monaco before now, only once, and it was the greatest sense of achievement I've had in any of these games. But what tends to happen is I'll freak out about it, and then throughout qualifying I'll get faster and faster and faster, and then I put it on pole, and then I balls it up in the race. But here I'm 7/10 off Verstappen, so pole's not really a risk, and I have no more soft tyres, so I have to qualify on the mediums if I'm going to attempt to qualify at all in Q2. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because being on the harder tyre is helpful here, because really you want to maintain track position if you can. Oh god, it's raining. Yeah, you're right, I'm gonna have to.
At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there.
This is gonna be horrible. But it's a true test of whether I've got my wet weather skill back. Right, let's just ease off. Let that racing point go. That didn't help. Put too much power to the wheels from a standing start. Okay. Weave a bit, get some heat. Yeah, the car does not like me putting power down at all. This setup does not like the rain either. It's definitely a dry weather setup. But in theory, everyone should be on dry weather setups because of Parc Fermé. I'm giving myself that one. I'm sorry, I'm giving myself that one. Because I caught 2 slides, so I think I'm allowed to forgive myself a little error there. It's very squirrely, this car. I think Inters are probably the wrong tyre. I think it's a full wet situation. I have no idea if that's a good lap or not. Let's try again now I'm a bit more familiar.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Oh! It's full wet, I think. I think it's full wet. Let's go back to here.
careful with the front wing. You've taken...
Yeah, I will be. You know, until I did that, this was on for being a really good lap. Yeah, I have to take a dodgy line to that corner. I thought I did, because the car's just not got the grip to complete the turn otherwise. I tell you what, I might watch a replay of this session if I'm able. Oh no, I'm out of fuel. Oh fuck. I underfueled the car. What a fucking idiot. Let's see what it says to do with the tyres.
Take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
Everyone seems to be on inters, so I'll stick with a fresh set of inters. It's a bit squirrely, but I like that. It's fun. And I just wish my first wet quali had been on a different track. But I'm pleased to see I'm getting some of my wet weather skill back, because it's the only thing in this game I was ever really good at, being fast in the wet, and I think I can get through. I've always hated the Lowe's hairpin.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I'm acutely aware of that. Span a bit of power away there, but the car eventually bit. Finally, a clean quali lap in the wet at Monaco with no flashbacks. I'm pleased. Right, I have to return to the garage. My chicane isn't fast, mate, but the car can't. It can't make the turn if I stay full throttle. Unfortunately, I don't have time, I don't think, to go out again, but maybe. Let's see. Insufficient time, yeah.
Take it easy to start with.
Why did I just press that button? I meant to press square to open the... Well, I haven't made 10th, but I'm currently 11th, which is fine. Given I was not prepared for the wet, and I'm using a dry setup, I think it's okay. See how fast I can actually go. Go on, I don't want to ruin your lap. I'm just using this now since I drove out anyway. I just want to see if when there's no risk, if I can be faster by actually pushing a bit harder. See, now I'm relaxed because it doesn't matter. It might be that I'm faster. But we'll never know. Ah, shit, no. Never mind, session over. Oh, 12. Do you know, all things considered, I'm quite happy to accept that. Just a moment, mate, I'm being molested again. What I've learned is never have a job, basically, because they don't leave you alone.
Great work out here today. Let's have your
It didn't feel that great, to be honest.
It's got to be a relief to qualify that far up the grid.
It's always a relief to see your hard work pay off.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season?
It has been fun, actually. It has been a lot of fun.
A lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip or did you just misjudge some corners?
This isn't the best track for this car, which is true.
Appreciate your time.
It's... It just needs a little bit more hold in its cornering, and then it will be fine. Well, it's good you've got beer, because now you're about to witness... usually Monaco's a clusterfuck, especially the first Monaco Grand Prix of a new version of the game when we haven't had a patch yet. Because if there's any problem at all with the AI, this is where it will become apparent. And if the safety car is balked or anything like that, this is where we will learn that. I'm hopeful of a good start, and then it's easy to keep cars behind you. I just have to not get stressed and not push too hard, and it should be alright. And then at least it's behind me now. It's out of the way. I'll enjoy it more next season, I think, because the car will be in better shape. But for now, I'm just eager to... Once Monaco's over, it's like a long run of tracks I'm good at and comfortable at up until Abu Dhabi. Because Abu Dhabi I'm not super comfortable at. But all the tracks before that, fine. I mean, I'm even quite happy at Singapore, to be honest. And it's weird because I'm good at the Hungaroring and I'm good at Singapore and I'm good at Baku. But I can't do Monaco. Which is weird because usually the other street circuits should to some extent translate, and you know, yeah, France I'm fine at. I won France on my first attempt. I think there's just something psychological about Monaco because there's no runoff at all and the barriers are right there, and when I'm fixated on like, oh, barrier, then I tend to steer towards it. I think Paul Ricard is... it's not a great race to watch from a helicopter. It's cool that there's a track with so many possible variations and layouts and so on, but it looks like a confusing mess to TV cameras a lot of the time. Oh Christ, it's 20 laps. Oh. 20 fucking laps of this. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, what I've been doing since the cars got really wide again is the chicane after the tunnel at the swimming pool. If I'm too aggressive and turn in, the corner of the barricade hooks the back wheel and then just throws me round. And it's a really nasty accident, particularly if you're playing Pro Career and there's no restarts or anything. It's super frustrating to get that on like 2 laps from the end, because often, for me at least, it triggers terminal damage.
Proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as
Thank you, mate. I'm not sure it'll help, but I will try.
Country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers.
Hoping I can make some gains through attrition. Oh, the game's crashed. Well, that's not good. Well, whatever it is, it's so serious that the error checker is locked at 30%. Do you know what? I'm going to take that as a sign from the gods. Yeah. I don't know if you can still hear me because it looks like the machine has hard crashed. I can't do anything. But I think I'm going to call it and I'll stream again tomorrow and we'll do Monaco first thing in the afternoon tomorrow. This is a proper crash. I'm going to have to restart the machine and everything. Mate, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry it's ended this way, but yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.